So that's the reason why faith flows through 3 stages: receiving, believing, and trusting. Are you with me? That's the reason why when God speaks, the reason why it's so hard to receive the word is because when he speaks, he do not speak to where you are. He speaks to where you are going. He does not speak to what you're doing. He speaks to where you're about to do. And so there has to be a challenge, and it has to be a confrontation and a challenge to say, God, you talking to me about this? And the enemy said, no, fool, he ain't talking to you about this. Come on. Let's be real. He gets into your mind, and then he say, who you think you ought to believe God for something like that? And what you do, you will not receive the word. He will stop you from letting the word get in your heart. Mark the 4th chapter. The sower cometh to sow the word. And so what the birds do, they come to try to steal it before it take root. Don't talk to me about this faith thing. And I'm not being braggadocious or arrogant. Boy, when I tell you that I didn't walk by faith, my God, I didn't walk by faith. Receive it. Because now I got to just say, God is talking to me. Is this pill too big for me to swallow? That's how big the word is. Because when he's speaking to you, it makes you uncomfortable because he's ready to stretch you. He's ready to accelerate you. And you can't see the end result. All you can see is the now. And he's not talking about now. He's talking about then. God. So can I receive what he say? Because if I can receive what he say, then that's when he's going to fight me at the believing what he say. Because he's going to try to stop. But you see, this is believing. It came, I received, and I became one with it. So I married the word. My God, if I don't marry the word, then I don't believe the word. And when I marry the word, then sometimes he'll allow me to start seeing, do I trust the word? Because if you got married to your wife or your husband at 22, there is a long time before y'all make it to 100. That is a season of trusting. I know, my God, he's been talking to me. Are you with me? Are you with me? So when the Lord's saying, you say, I trust God. You can't say you trust until you see the test. How can you say you trust God until you see the test of God? My God, let me, no, do not, because you know. Trusting, believing, trusting. Charles, come here. Caleb, where you at? Come here. Believing, trusting. I see some, y'all. Caleb, stand right there. Charles, stand over here. Believing, trusting, in between. God speaks to who I am. And I receive who I am. But I got to be confronted, challenged to see if my faith is fickle. So what is happening in me is 100% more important than what is about to get on me when I get here. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. I hope you got what is happening in me. I don't know who I'm talking to. It is 100% more important right here than it is right here. Do you realize everything that has to be happening on the inside of him before he get in between time? How do you? He's 13. How do you? 50. So in other words, between the call on my life, between the function in my life, I'm in between time. And in between time, this is when I can say if my faith is fickle or if my faith can be trusted. Ladies, the prophecy of you getting a wife, a husband, to the promise of you being a wife in between time. What's happening in you is more important than who you're about to become this wife. Because if it don't happen in you like it needs to happen in you, my God, you will get over here and you will not value who you are because you haven't been tested in between. My God, the test happens in between.